Hey guys, welcome back. This is MD and we are in Floodmoor Basin, and I'm gonna do the crew challenges, the red chest, and the Eridian Writing. So the first Typhon Log is when you spawn to this area, on this area, just jump down and down again. Not the first catch a ride, but the second catch a ride, which is all the way down in front of you basically. But yeah, go there, come to this area. There are also a few shops, and you will have our first Typhon Log. The near to this area we have our first Hijack Target. It's a giant wheel or a big thick wheel. It's close to this area. We need to make sure that we jump correctly to get it, or otherwise I think you can come from the other side as well, but I made my jump from this side here. And yeah, just ride the car and take it to the nearest get a ride or catch a ride and scan it, and that's it. We're done with the Hijack Target. Next we have a Crimson radio in the middle of this flooded area. You will notice it because we are going to be doing a lot of missions around here, and of course you will hear the sound from the speakers. So the radio or the Crimson radio is all the way on the top. Just make sure you jump correctly, you don't miss anything. Just be careful, take it slowly and get all the way here and turn off or change the channel, and that's how we're done. Now if you continue from the Crimson radio, if you continue straight, then take the left detour, you're gonna come to this Claptrap. This is our first dead Claptrap. We only have two in this area. It's quite visible. Of course you will see the small details. I mean, even if you can see the light is there, you can see this, the tires mark are there, and everything is there. Next, the Typhon Log 2. If you continue your path, you're gonna come across the Typhon Log 2. If you get the dead Claptrap, just go to the left and come all the way here, just after the bridge. You're gonna have your second Typhon Log. It's quite here, it's near this area. Next we're gonna go to an area, just go on the bridge, take right, then come all the way to this corner. We're gonna fight our legendary hunt, and of course we're gonna find our first red chest. So as soon as you're done with the legendary hunt, just behind him, like all the way at the end of the road or the area, you're gonna find the red chest. It's all the way there. The chest here on this map, they look slightly different. They look like the normal Jacob's chests, but they hold more items, and they seems like to have like 3 locks. So you'll know this is one of the red chests. So yeah, as you can see, more items. Then red chest number 2. This is an area that you will unlock later on in the story. You can come here like before. I made it here before, but everything is locked. Nothing is gonna work. But yeah, this is the area. It's part of the story missions, and they're gonna blow this area up, and you will have access to the second red chest. There's also another chest, but it is part of the story as well. So this chest is part of the story. Then we have our first Eridian Writing. So before you go to meet the guys there in the house at the top, here if you take a right here, you will have the first Eridian Writing. You will come here during one of the side missions. And yeah, of course they always take the side missions. The side missions always take you to the closest area or like a point of interest, and here in this case we have our first Eridian. Then the final and the second radio, or the Crimson radio. This is you come here as well from a story mission, and this is the second Crimson radio. It's not as bad as the one in Anvil, but it's slightly tricky, but you'll be able to make the jump. So when you jump here, this is easy. Even here easy, but here if you make your jump here, then go slightly back, then make the jump and come all the way to go slightly back, and you know that. So you're like try to face it straight, face the other ledge straight. If you face it like from the corner, you will not make it. And then the final red chest, you will come here during one of these story missions as well, and the final chest is here on this bridge. Just go all the way down there and you'll get it. Just be careful from the lasers and the other guys. Then finally, our final Typhon Log is where we got our legendary hunt. It's on the right hand side. Here we're gonna find 3 things. We're gonna find the Typhon Log 3, the final Typhon Log. Is just come here, just go up there, and it's on the right hand side. If you take this Typhon Log, then we have our second Eridian Writing. This is one of the first areas that have 2 Eridian Writings. As you can see, I'm just showing you, this is the first one that we got. The second one is all the way here where we got our Typhon Log number 3. The second Typhon Log, or the second Eridian Writing, is here. So that was the Typhon Log number 3. Just come down here near these waterfalls, and just under these roots of the trees you have your Eridian Writing number 2. By the way, there's the 15th location is there as well. I'm gonna show it to you later on. But yeah, coming to this location near the bridge, we have our hijack target number 2. Make sure you go all the way back, then use the boost to get here. And with this car, I think we're gonna get the boost, the new boost, with this hijack target number 2. It's quite easy. There are a bunch of items there. Just take the car and just go to and scan it. Next we have our final dead Claptrap. It's all the way on the right hand side, so it's actually before the first dead Claptrap, but I kept it for the end because we're gonna take this one, the dead Claptrap, then we're gonna take the Typhon drop dead, so we will have everything from this on this island. So yeah, the dead Claptrap is all the way hidden underneath this area. So just come all the way. There's also a chest as well. So pick up the Claptrap pot, or the dead Claptrap, and from this location we're gonna go get the Typhon drop dead. It's all the way in the end, and as soon as we're done with this we can leave the area. So this is where we got our Claptrap. Just make the jump. You can access it from wherever, like you can jump from where I'm standing, or just do it from the underneath. There's also another normal chest where my friend is. So if you're here, just make the jump there, take the treasure, then come back and take the Typhon drop dead. And that's it, guys. That's it for everything in here. And thanks for watching and liking and sharing our videos, guys, and stay awesome.